So here's the deal. In this video, I'm going to show you how compound interest makes you rich. I'll explain it to you step by step. And if you stick around until the end, I'll reveal what most people do wrong so you don't make the same mistake. So let's dive in. Now, why is compound interest called the eighth wonder of the world? Well, the first 7 are pretty self-explanatory. You know, the Great Pyramid of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon. But number 8 is compound interest. It was an unknown force that even the ancient couldn't comprehend. That's because the math behind it is complex and most people struggle to understand it. But once you do, it gives you the power to grow your money effortlessly. Let me define compound interest in very simple words. If you save $1,000 today, then every year you earn 5% more money on top of the $1,000. So that's $50 for the first year. Then in year 2, you get 5% of $1,050, which equals $105. And in year 3, you get 5% of $1,150, which equals $117.50. Now that extra money you earn each year is just free money. Here's another way to look at it. Imagine you're a farmer and you plant one seed. With normal simple interest, you would grow one plant. But with compound interest, you would grow into a whole orchard of apple trees that bear fruit year after year. Now, what's the difference between simple and compound interest? Well, with simple interest, you earn interest on your original amount invested. But with compound interest, you also earn interest on the interest you've already earned. That means your money starts to grow faster and faster, and it has the potential to make you rich over time. That leads to the next question, which is why does anyone start investing later in life? Here's the thing. If you start earlier, you'll have more time for your money to grow. That means you can earn more money with less effort. But I know what you're thinking. I'm too young to start investing. I don't have enough money, or I'm not smart enough to invest. But here's the truth. It's never too early. Even if you're 20 or even 18, your future self will thank you for starting early. Now, where can you apply this principle? You can apply it to your savings account, stocks, ETFs, or even your retirement fund. It doesn't matter what you invest in. What matters most is that you start investing early and often. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Choose the right investment account. There are many different types of accounts available, but the best one for you will depend on your age and financial situation. For example, if you're a young investor, you may want to open a Roth IRA. This type of account allows you to invest up to $6,000 per year, and any earnings are tax-free. Step 2. Decide how much to invest. The amount you invest will depend on your budget and financial goals. Start small if you need to, but be sure to set aside some money each month for investing. Automate your investments by setting up regular transfers from your checking account to your investment account. That way you won't be tempted to spend the money on unnecessary purchases. And finally, step 3. Choose your investments. Stocks, ETFs, and mutual funds are all good options. If you're new to investing, consider starting with an ETF. An ETF is a type of investment fund that holds a basket of securities such as stocks, bonds, or commodities. They're a great option for beginners because they're relatively low risk and offer diversification. But there's one big mistake that most people make when trying to grow their wealth. Here it is. People give up too soon. Sometimes the market goes down and people panic and sell. Don't do that. Just stick to your plan and keep investing. Here's the moral of the story. Compounding works. If you start early, invest consistently and stay patient, you'll eventually reach your financial goals. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. It takes time for compounding to work its magic. And that's why you should subscribe to Wealth Sprint for more money growth hacks. It's free. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only and not intended to be a substitute for professional financial advice, investment advice, tax advice, or legal advice. All information contained herein is for informational purposes only. Thank you for watching.